Hey guys, this is Caitlin from Goddess Gatherings. I'm starting a new thing. I'm going to start trying to do videos. We're going to make about 3 or 4 a month. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because then I'll just yeet and never come back. But today is going to be all about this new moon that's happening in Pisces. So this card right here is going to be the overall vibe, and then we've got 3 for detail. We'll pull more as it goes, but oh, hell yeah. Okay, so the Hierophant is our overall vibe for this new moon. And the Hierophant is all about rules, tradition, and structure. But what I find really interesting is that this is a femme Hierophant. You typically don't see that. What I love about her is her fierce gaze. I love her just confidence that she has. And I'm really interested in these little loyal companions that she has near to her. So overall, the vibe is going to be about setting rules, structure for ourselves. Ooh, another major arcana. Look at us. Okay. Now, within that structure, I think we're going to find a lot of success. So maybe think about what you need in your life, where your life needs a little bit more structure. And I think that if you can take what you need and apply it to that aspect of your life, it's going to be very satisfying. It's going to be very rewarding. I mean, this guy, he's almost a little shocked at how successful he is with this 9 of Cups. Next, we have the Death card. We have it in reverse. I'll show it to you right side up. And we love death. Honestly, it's a necessary part of life. As much as it sucks, it gives us new opportunities. It's one door closing and another door opening. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Once again, here it is right side up. This guy's he's very relaxed about whatever is going on here. But wands are action, change, and growth. And, maybe it's a structure that you need. So maybe you've been a little loosey-goosey for a little too long, and it's time to hunker down. Maybe it's time to be a little bit more serious in our life and, give yourself some Saturnian energy. So what we're working with so far with this new moon is that we're creating structure, right? We're creating structure for ourselves, and that's going to be very successful. But this vibe overall, especially with the Death card, it almost feels like you're coming into a new phase of your life. Like this is where you are currently, and this is about to happen. You're coming to this end of a phase within your life. It's been very successful, maybe more successful than you anticipated, but you've gone where you can with what you currently have, with your tools. And so now death is going to usher in a new era. And I know it's reversed, but it feels very much like it is embracing the death. It doesn't feel like we're rejecting that energy. We're bringing it in. And that alone is going to be an answer to a question that you've had for a long time. Maybe you've been teetering back and forth about whether or not I should stay here, whether or not I should try something new. The Death card is going to make that decision for you. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's find out what this death is bringing. What is this energy that we're going to be moving into? What are we going to be dealing with in our lives from here on out after this new moon? Whatever it is, it's going to be something that is new, is lovely. It's probably going to be very refreshing. It might be a little difficult because we're used to being loosey-goosey, and now we're having to be a little bit more strict, but I think it's still going to be great. Ooh, the 3 of Swords in reverse. If there's a way to see it, it is in reverse. I love that. The Page of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so with the 3 of Swords, obviously we're going through some heartache. We're going through some backstabbing. Love this very matter-of-fact expression on both of their faces, but it's in reverse, so I feel like we're coming out of that heartbreak. Probably through the hard work that's been reflected in our success. We also have the Page of Wands, very plucky little guy. He's ready to take whatever challenge comes his way. And we have it in reverse. And I feel like we really are embodying that energy, that Page of Wands, embracing the change. And I think we know that right off the bat, we're going to have to work very hard because of course, the Knight of Pentacles is incredibly hardworking, incredibly dedicated. Why else would we have a Bull? They're steadfast, they're strong, maybe a little stubborn, but that's okay. But that didn't quite answer our question, so let's get some more details. The 6 of Swords, okay. We love the hare, and the heron, if you didn't know, is another sign of death. If the stork brings life into the world, the heron is going to take life out of the world. Doesn't mean you have to freak out when you see a heron, but now you know. And of course, swords are going to be our intellect, our communication. And we're taking this somewhere else. We're taking it somewhere new. Oh, I love it. Okay. So this Six of Swords here, it's not that we're rejecting the energy. It's not that we're deciding to stay. What's happening is we're internalizing that, which is going to lead to a sense of inner strength. It's going to allow us to really bond with our other side of ourselves. And maybe that's where we need the structure, right? I think that maybe we need some structure with how we view ourselves. Maybe we need some structure with how we speak to ourselves, with how we look at ourselves, with how we take action within our own life, with maybe how we treat our physical bodies, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is earth energy, big, big, big earth energy. And they're going to make the change. Once they've decided to do something, they're going to do it. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I feel like you're removing the heartache that you have because you see yourself improperly, right? And we know that something needs to change, but we just don't know how to do it yet. And that's going to be with structure. The answer to this is with structure. I need you to notice when you get into those thought loops. I need you to notice when you get into those negative thought patterns. And I need you to put a stop to it. I need you to be conscious of it, and then I need you to nip it in the bud immediately. Because would you talk to anyone else the way that you talk to yourself? Would you talk to your best friend the way that you talk to yourself? Would you let your best friend talk to themselves the way that you talk to yourself? Definitely, this is definitely a reading for myself as well. So I need you guys to hold me accountable. If you know me in real life, point it out and, help me out, So while we know that this is a problem that we need to address, we also know that we're going to have to work really hard on it. So we're looking inward. It almost feels like we're taking a look at our past. We're taking a look backwards to see maybe where did this start? What is the root of this self-distrust, this self-hatred, or this frustration with yourself? Where did it come from? Find the root, find the source, and I think that that's going to help you come to love yourself in a way that maybe you haven't done before. Because look at the trust, right? This sweet little tiger is blind, and she's just giving him a sweet little smooch. Can we talk about how my toxic trait is if I ever saw a big cat, I would just want to give it a smooch? Yeah, survival of the fittest is not for me because every kitty cat needs a smooch, even if it's a tiger. And animals, they lash out, right? They lash out when they don't have all of their senses, when they feel uncomfortable, when they feel like they're in danger. And so do humans. Let's be real. If you make me feel uncomfortable, I'm going to pop off because I can't predict you. I don't know what you're going to say, what you're going to do. So I'm going to protect myself. And this tiger, complete trust. And I love that this is so gentle in contrast to the standard strength card where she's prying the lion's mouth open. This is a complete understanding of each other. This is a complete understanding of every side of yourself. And this is you forgiving yourself for all the years that you've talked to yourself negatively. So, hey, can we talk about all the major arcana? We've got the Hierophant, we've got Death, and we have Strength. Those are phenomenal. Those are a great place to start. So I think that this is a great place to end. I love ending on a major arcana. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know how you feel about it. Just know that even if you don't love yourself, know that there are plenty of people in your life who do love you. Whether or not they know how to communicate it is different, but just know that there are a plethora of people out there rooting for you who are only interested in seeing you succeed in life, and that, speak blessings upon you, whether or not you realize it, that root for you even when you're not in the room. So I need you to root for yourself. I need you to be kind to yourself. I need you to love yourself the way that you would love your partner, the way that you would love your child. And I think that if you can do that, you're going to be so much further along in your journey, so much faster than if you were to continue with this heartache. So thanks for staying. Let me know what you think. If you're wondering what I'm burning, it's dragon's blood. It is my favorite. It just smells like a sweet, clean scent. So I love burning it. Hopefully my smoke detectors don't go off, but have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around.